Welcome. Look, I want to show you something I learned recently, well, a few years ago from Steve Bowers. It's a really good armbar transition from the top of side control, and I break it down a little differently, and I want you to understand the principle of it because it makes sense and you can apply it elsewhere, of course. So let's just get right into it. Look, before I show you the actual technique, I want to break down some rules of thumb. So for this armbar, I have to create certain conditions. So the conditions are, like, I'm gonna attack his near side arm, and I want his arm straight, I want the elbow away from his body, and I want his hand above his head. Like, I'll explain why this matters, but just think about those three things. Arm straight, elbow away from the body, hand above the head. Because it matters, and I'll show you why. So, the situation is, look, he has the forearm frame against my hip, and I'm, drop my hip. I'm in side control, pretty lazy but good control. And what I want to do is I want to expose his near arm. So my right knee is going to slide to his hip, and then it's going to slice up, boom, collecting the elbow. Then my left hand slides back, tight, boom, and the back of my palm goes right over his elbow. So I want to sit his elbow in my palm, really, right here, and then pinch between the two major muscles of his arm, bicep and tricep. Now I have a good grip. I have two of my conditions. His elbow is away from his body, his arm is straight, but his hand is below his head, so I can't do it. What I have to do is create that last connection. So from here, my left leg is just going to slide up and drop to the mat. Boom. Again, now I have everything I need to do this armbar. You can still try to move, like wiggle, do whatever you want. Go. And I'm here. I post on his body. He tries to move, like wiggle, do whatever you want, bridge. I bring my knee up, shin deep, and look, I'm sitting on his body. I drop right next to his hip, so we have a hip-to-hip contact. It looks like a bad position for me. It looks like he can do whatever he wants. It looks like I have no control, but I'm pinching his wrist with my elbow. He tried to sit up. I open my leg, put my thigh right behind my hand, and now I start sliding in. Boom. Finish. All right? Now look at this. One of the problems that some people have is they sit. When they drop almost perpendicular. So everything can be the same. My hand can be across the hip. I have good position, but now I don't have hip-to-hip contact. He starts sitting up. And now it's a little harder for me to finish. It's not impossible. If I push, I can still finish, but the disconnection of hip changes things. Let's look at it from a different angle. Switch. So, from the back, he has hip frame. I slide the knee up. I slice it. Slice, collect the arm, drop the knee, pulse, slide, finish. All right? Now, if you break that down just from the principle of it, it will make a lot of sense.